Hey, this is Lorena, and I wanted to make a video for you on how to make this wonderful scarf. It's cold here in Texas. It's a little bit cold compared to you in Canada and Alaska and New York, Michigan, and all those states out there. But to me in Texas, it's cold because it snowed here. It snowed here. So I just wanted to do a video on these wonderful scarves. When winter comes, I start making scarves and just start playing around. What I like about this scarf, it's pretty big, it's pretty chunky and thick, but you can grab this wonderful ribbon. Look, you grab this wonderful ribbon and it starts to ruffle for you. And so when you're in the cold, you can bring it in and tighten it up a little bit. Hold on. And then it's not a scarf that hangs too low, but it just kind of crunches around your neck and keeps you warmer than you were. So I really do hope you like this video. It's really easy to make. It only has 2 crochet stitches, and I just thought you would like to have something different in my channel. So yeah, I really do hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the crocheting. All right, see you later. All right. These are the supplies you're going to need. I used ribbon that I bought at Hobby Lobby. It's a stretchy kind that you can make headbands with. It's only $3. Get whatever color you want or style. And here I used 2 skeins of yarn. I want you to know that I used a thicker yarn because I'm a beginner, I'm a novice. And here is my J-hook. Here you're going to go ahead and wrap the yarn around your finger and go grab a piece of yarn from underneath, and you're going to do a slip knot. That's how easy it is. I will put some links on how to make slip knots, but it's not that hard. So here I got my yarn and my hook, and I tighten it a little bit. Don't have it too tight. And when you're getting the yarn ready for your left hand or your less dominant hand, wrap it around your pinky finger and have the yarn going on top of your index. And use your thumb, not your index, the middle finger to grab the yarn. You're going to grab the yarn and pull through that loop, and this is what's going to make a chain. You're going to do 100 of these suckers, so you're going to practice a lot. Once you have the chain done, try to make it as smooth as you possibly can, and that comes with practice. And you're going to go ahead where the knot is, face the hook down, and you want your chain to be facing all the way around as it is a complete circle. Be careful that you don't twist it here, because then you're going to have problems with your scarf. You're going to grab the yarn with your hook and you're going to pull through, and now you have 2 loops. You're going to grab your yarn again and you're going to pull through those 2 loops, and that's what's going to make this a continuous chain. Now we're going to do the double half crochet. What you're going to do is grab the yarn, pull through the chain, grab yarn again, pull through, and then now you have 3 little loops. And you're going to grab your yarn and pull through again. I wrote the instructions here, but I'm also going to show you this a lot. Grab your yarn, pull through the top of your chain, grab your yarn again, and you have 3 loops. Grab the yarn again and pull through. All right, let's keep doing. Grab your yarn, pull through the chain, then grab the yarn again. Now, you're going to see this weird opening. I used to panic thinking I was messing up. That's normal. It's going to kind of change or warp the chain a little bit, and that's okay. Grab the yarn, go through the top of the chain, and then grab a yarn again, and then grab the yarn again, and go through those 3 loops. Also, some tips. When you grab the yarn, have your index holding the yarn while you're going through the chain. Grab the yarn again, and then here, you're going to grab your yarn and turn your hook downward and pull through all 3 loops. Now here I'm going to show you some mistakes that you can make. Right there. I didn't go through the very top yarn. I kind of went through the yarn itself, and it's going to make that weird look. You want to see that, kind of like an open hole. And you're going to do this all the way around, and this is considered your first row that's on top of your chain. Now we're getting to the very end of it, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. Here we're going to do another double half crochet, and it's okay. I always struggle in this beginning part, but afterwards it gets easy, I promise. You're going to go ahead and grab the yarn again. See my index holding it? Grab through, go through the chain, grab again, don't want to confuse you. Grab again and then go through. Now here, you're going to go under the chain, not through the chain, because that's considered your first double half crochet that you started when you were building it on the chain. Now as you're doing this, you're going to go all the way around, and you're going to go do this about 4 times, but I'm also going to show a couple slow-mos. Here my yarn got frazzled, and just hook it back on and continue the same pattern. So here we are. You're going to grab your yarn. Hold on. This is the close-up. Grab your yarn. Go under the chain. Grab your yarn again. Now you have 3 loops. Grab your yarn and pull through all. Come on. All 3. There you go. Grab your yarn. Go under the chain. Completely under. Grab your yarn. 3 loops. Go under. 1, 2. Come on, baby. 1 more. There's your 3 loops. That's a double half crochet. You're going to do this a lot, so you're going to get real good at this. So don't worry. You're going to get good. You can be professional soon. And then go through again. Now here you see me grab the yarn with my index holding it down, going under the complete chain. Grab my yarn again. Then you grab the yarn and face the hook downward and pull through all 3. Of course, you're going to do this 4 times. You can do this 5 times, or you can just do it all the way around until you're happy with your size. Alright, after you're done getting to the very center of it, we're going to go ahead and start doing double crochets. It's pretty much the same process except at the end, and I'll show you what I mean. Grab your yarn, go under the chain, grab your yarn again, and then pull through only 2 here. Ready? And pull through the next 2. I promise I have some videos that's slower, but I just wanted to share with you what it looks like. Go under the chain, grab your yarn, pull through 2, and then grab and pull through 2. Instead of pulling through all 3 like you did on a half double, you're only pulling through 2 and then grabbing yarn again and pulling through another set of 2. And I'll show you in a slower video like this one right here what I mean, so I don't confuse you. Grab your yarn, go under the chain, grab the yarn. You should have 3 loops. It looks like a half double, right? Grab your yarn, but you're only pulling through 2. Grab your yarn and you're only pulling through the last 2. And this is a double crochet. And we're going to keep on doing that till you get all the way around 1 full circle. Grab your yarn, pull underneath, grab your yarn again, pull through only 2. Right there. Pull through your last 2. And this is what a double crochet looks like in comparison to a half double. It's just a little bit taller. That's all it is. Grab your yarn, pull through the last 2. We'll hopefully able to do it one more time. Grab your yarn, use your index to hold it, go under the chain, pull, grab your yarn, pull through the last 2. Pretty much the same as a half double, except in the very end, you're going to go ahead and grab your yarn here, go through 2, grab your yarn here, and go through the last 2. Same process as a half double. Grab your yarn here, go through 2, and the last 2. And that's your double crochet. Now you see me going a little fast because like I said, you become a professional. Now here you're done with your double crochets. You see where I lined up to the tail of where I started my chain, and now all you're going to do is do half double crochets. Instead of going through both sets of loops, you're just going to go through all 3. And it's the same exact thing as I showed you in the very beginning. Go through all, ready? All 3 loops right there. 1, 2, 3. Come on, 1, 3. Oh, come on. We got it. There you go. Grab. Now here, you're going to make sure you go not under just the chain, but there's a little loop that you don't see, and grab and go underneath all of it. Go underneath completely there. Grab your yarn and go through all 3. Alright, so here I'm showing you that I grab my yarn, I'm going completely under that little loop that you don't see, and grab the yarn and pull through all 3. Here I'm showing you that loop again. Do you see that loop? go ahead and go completely under that, and then grab your yarn, then pull through all 3. Now this is what a double crochet looks like with a half double on top, and you're gonna go ahead and do that. I did mine 5 times around, and just keep on doing it. In a minute, I'm also going to show you how I ran out of yarn around this area, and I went ahead and knotted a knot. It's coming up. And I should have kind of allowed the yarn to sit on the side, but I let it go through, like right there. I should have pushed it to the side, and I just struggled through and allowed the yarn to go through all 3 loops. Yeah, the struggle was real. Now you can move the yarn aside and just pull through all 3 loops, but I was a little bit stubborn, and I'm like, no, you're gonna go through, and then you have your knot on the side. Grab your yarn, go under the chain, pull through, and then in a minute you're gonna see that it disappears. You're not gonna see that lump that you saw a second ago. And this is a half double crochet. So grab all the way underneath and pull all 3. Pull all the way through all 3. See the struggle? Last one. There we go. And that's your half double. So you get a lot of practice on your half double crochet and a lot of practice on your double crochet right there. Do you see the difference now when I'm on top of the second layer? Now you're going to go ahead, and I did 4 rows of half double and 1 full row of a double crochet and 5 rows of a half double. Now here I'm also sharing with you how I tied off the knot. I'm here at the same, where I started is where I end, so that's going to sit on the back of my neck and no one's going to see that, and you only see that little dip in that area in the back. I'm going to go ahead and grab a loop and pull the yarn through and make a knot. I can't talk today, people. So of course you would have a needle for this. I had one, but for some reason I cannot find it, so I just used a hook to weave the yarn in and out through the fiber or through the double crochets and half double crochets that I did. And just do it wherever you want to do it. It really doesn't matter. I would go in one direction and go in the opposite direction and then go back in the same direction. And you can also do this on the inside of your scarf so that no one sees it when you're wearing the scarf, because you know you don't want it to look ugly on the outside. Now here is where the knot is. I also wove it in and out as I was fiddling with this yarn. Now I did this on the inside of the scarf, of course, and I used a bigger hook. So what you're going to do here is you're going to cut yourself some ribbon, and on the double crochet, you know, that 1 row that you did all the way around, you're going to go ahead and count 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever you want, and pull it in and out on the same loop, and do this all the way around. I'm going to show you what it looks like in the end. Here you see me at the end, and I'm also going to show you what it looks like in the top. Look at that. Now you can do every other, every 2, every 3. I did every 4 and wove it in and out on the double crochet, and I'm going to go ahead and push it in on 1 double crochet and push the other end on the other end of the double crochet right there. Now what I do here is I go ahead and get my sewing machine, make sure both pieces are facing each other, and I just sewed backwards and forwards 4 or 5 times to lock that stitch in. Now you can change whatever trim color. After you're done with another color, you can change it, so it's very versatile.
I wanted to also share with you 2 other versions of this tutorial on what you can make. This is another one, and it has 2 rows